Yirgam was spot on when he said that the principal problem is the fact that the state has abandoned the people. That is the correct diagnosis in terms of what has happened. But one has to ask why. Why was it easy for Abiy to abandon the people and still be safe in terms of his power? And you don't really see many people try to attempt to answer that question. But it's a very, very important question to try to answer. Why is it easy for Ethiopia as a state and for Abiy as a dictator easy to get away with murder, literally? And I think the problem started in 2018. That was when the Rubicon was crossed, or when the dangerous precedent was set, when Isaias and Abiy started their dalliance, their flirtation, in a way that was very, very hostile to Tigray. It was very clear that the alliance, the connection that Abiy and Isaias were creating in 2018, I'm not even saying in 2020, to anybody who was paying attention, it was clear that it was meant to attack Tigray and the TPLF. And Ethiopians then should have said, hold on, we have our differences with the TPLF politically, but this is a political party that is of Ethiopian, that has a base in Tigray, and Tigray is part of Ethiopia, and we're not going to allow you to form an alliance with Isaias to attack our own people. People should have been very, very clear on that then, but it didn't happen. In fact, people were cheering on Abiy to go on, form the alliances, the war pact, and everybody was happy. Everybody was drunk with hatred of Tigrans, and of course they would say hatred of the TPLF. But I think anybody who paid attention knows that it spilled over into hatred of the Tigrans. So that was something that should have been done in 2018, and it wasn't done. And then in 2020, when Tigrans held elections to elect their own governors, when Abiy made a clear threat that it was going to attack Tigray militarily if it went ahead with elections, people should have told him, educated club, the writers, the so-called commentators and stuff like that should have told him, you can't do that. It is absolutely their right to elect their own leaders. You can't go and attack Tigray. That is what people should have told him then. But of course, the consensus there was that, yes, Tigray shouldn't, what was the word, defy the federal government. It shouldn't elect its leaders. And if it did so, Abiy would be justified in attacking them. That was the support that he was getting. That was the consensus among Ethiopian elites. And that was a grave mistake. That was the time when the second very, very dangerous precedent was set. And now, when Abiy is attacking the Amharas for who they are really, I could see people saying, people from other ethnic groups, from Oromos or from Tigrans, who might say, it's not our turn now, it's the Amharas' turn, so we're going to, we're going to refrain from saying anything. But that is a mistake. It was a mistake in 2018. It would be a mistake now. People should speak up. People should say the Amharas have absolutely every right to be aggrieved, to be angry about whatever it is that now. I don't agree with some of the questions that they raise in terms of Western Tigray and Southern Tigray, but that's a secondary matter. They should be listened to. Their concerns should be heard, and there is no way that anybody should keep quiet as Abiy bombs them with drones and jets. So, Getachew, you're asking me where the redemption might come from. It should come from the people. People should rise up and speak out. I think we have to create the sense that you can't get away with murder. Ultimately, that must happen. Until that happens, Abiy is going to want to do what he has done in Tigray, what he's doing in Amhara, and what he has been doing in Oromia. Why wouldn't he do that? So we have to join hands and make it impossible, or at least difficult, for them to act with impunity.